Hey y'all, what's happening? So today we're going to be looking at a little difference between a Dewalt battery operated chainsaw and the cheapest Chinese chainsaw I could get off of Amazon. This one is gas powered, normal 2-stroke, and then this is your battery Dewalt. I was looking for something that was easy to hold with one hand. And so I ordered both of these just to kind of see what I thought. For starters, the weight difference, this Chinese version is actually quite a bit lighter than the Dewalt. I was not very impressed with how heavy this thing actually is when you have to put it out at a full extension. It does weigh quite a bit, but we're gonna do some testing with them and cut through some stuff. I haven't used this one yet. I just got it a little bit ago. I used this one just for a little bit the other day. I didn't even go through the battery all the way, but first off with it, I wasn't that impressed with the torque on it. So like it wants to bog down and then just shut off really fast without that much of a load being put on it, I felt. So it's nice to have a little one that's just, pick it up, hit a button and go. But that's not been, I've just not been that impressed with it. So like I said, we're going to go test some cutting through some wood, and we'll see what happens. So one of the first things I want to point out on this Chinese one before we even fire it up, I specifically wanted to make sure I bought one that had these two bolts right there. A lot of them have a single bolt style, and I've heard they've had a lot of issues with those. This is the upgraded kind. Overall quality of this one, I'm not too shocked at, or I'm kind of shocked at how good most of it is. You've got your jetting adjusting right there for the carburetor. The big thing I didn't like was the brake here was kind of strange, but what can you expect for, I think I literally paid like $113 for this thing, so there's not a lot amount of money spent into this. But let's fire it up and see how it does. First, we're actually going to use the Dewalt, kind of show how that is, and then we'll try this baby out. All right. So again, that's the nice part about it. You can just fire it up for a little bit and go. I realize most of the time you're not going to be trying to cut this big of stuff with these small of saws. These are more great for doing small limbs like 2 or 3 inches in size, but this is a kind of a true stress test for it. So let's see what happens. So you can see how long that took. It actually didn't bog down this time when I put it under a full load. Let me see if I can get it to do that once to kind of show you what I mean. But just kind of like that. And so that gets annoying if you push on it too much. So I mean, I get you just kind of need to slow down and take your time with it. But that's a quick cut with it. Now let's try the little Chinese gas-powered one here. A little primer. Choke all the way up. Let's make sure the brake's on. Gotta make sure the kill switch is off. Okay. Okay, as you can see right there, that was way faster than the Dewalt. It still, you know, bogs down when you change a little loose. It still bogs down when you push down on it real hard while you're trying to go through your cut. But it's so much faster to revive from that. You just kind of pull up and let it rev back up again and then go to cutting. Whereas a Dewalt, you have to actually release the trigger all the way and press this unlock and then squeeze it back up to get anything to happen. So as far as speed goes, it's a lot easier. And again, if you're out in a one-handed position, like you're trying to use this on a whether it be tree service work in a bucket truck or something like that, or you're just trying to get way up somewhere with one hand, this one is a lot easier to adjust that. So let's do some more cuts with it. Kill switch again. So far, pretty impressed with it. Let's look at the upcut on this Dewalt, what it does. As you can see, we're spent just as much time and we're still only about halfway through. All right, well, there you have it. That's the comparison between a $250 saw, that does come with a battery, by the way, and $13 for this thing. Again, not that it has actually more raw power than the Dewalt, but you just can keep it revved up and, you know, get right back to it when it bogs down a lot faster than you can on the Dewalt here. Plus, again, it's lighter, so when you're at a full arms extension, that matters a lot. An extra, you know, I think about 1.5 pounds on the Dewalt over this one. Hopefully in the future I can test this one out against a Steel or Husqvarna equivalent of the top handle saws they have. But for now, I'm gonna use this one and see how it goes. So stay tuned for more videos about follow up on it and see how it's doing. Thanks for watching, guys.